It's the best you show in the mother city, keeping you entertained from the hours of 4 until 5 p.m. Now, we here on Excel Lab, there's something that we love to do, and that is profiling young people that are doing incredible work within, their respective industries. And today we have a musician. Guys, she is 16 years old. We've had many magicians on the show, but I don't think we've had someone that is 16 years old who is performing magic like she has been doing it for years. Now, she has her own shine, she has her own style, and she, of course, has, that touch of mystery that keeps us guessing all the time. We, of course, have Justine Williamson joining us on the couch today, telling us all about her journey. And, of course, she will be performing for us a bit later on the show today. Justine, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, as I've mentioned, you are 16, right? And you are I don't want to say very, very young, but you are quite young, right? And doing magic, I would imagine it to be something that is a bit challenging, because you have to convince people that magic actually is true. Tell us, where did your journey with magic start?
Well, I started when I was 10.
Oh, okay. Even younger than you are now.
Yeah. So I've been doing it for 6 years.
Okay.
And I got involved with magic from the College of Magic. It's the only institute that's like a school in the world, and it's here in South Africa, in Cape Town. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
So I started there and I love it.
And you fell in love with it. Was it something that you saw on TV maybe, or you saw your friends performing it? You're like, you know what, this is something that I also want to be a part of.
It's kind of like a family tradition in a way.
Oh, nice.
Because a family friend actually founded the College of Magic.
Okay.
And so I fell in love with it by seeing, because I've been brought up with it. And so I was like, wow, they're on stage. I want to be like that one day.
Yeah. I love that the inspiration comes from within your circle, people that are close to you that are already performing magic. You're like, you know what? I think I also want to be a part of this. Now, we know that I, for one, I was a non-believer, but since we've had magicians on the show, I now believe in magic. But I know that there are so many other people that don't believe that magic is actually true. They're like, nah, you're just playing mind games. You're tricking us. Tell us, what have been some of the hardest part of what you do?
Well, one of the hardest things is the internet, actually. Because lots of like the secrets, I guess, is on the internet. It's like, oh, I know how this done actually. So I'm like, you don't know how much effort's been in this.
Yeah. So the internet is exposing all of your tricks now.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
But some of them.
But some of them. But I guess if you have an audience, right, and you're performing for people, we forget in that moment, really forget about everything that we've seen online. We're just fascinated by what you're performing. When we talk about now the Supreme Trophy, which you were crowned the winner of, take us through that experience. How was it? And how did it feel, winning and taking that trophy back home?
It was really good. It was a really good feeling.
Yeah.
So it was South Africa's Junior Magic Championships that I was in last year. So that's people under 19 could compete. And I was in the stage category. So there was 7 of us that got chosen.
Okay.
And so I got the trophy and I was very happy.
And I can imagine that the stages of the competition might not have been easy. How did you see yourself through until the very end?
Panicking most of the time.
Girl, I can imagine.
Because it was a lot, because also exams like from school at that same time and having to rehearse and practice, and it took months to get like an act that was really good. But it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that from that experience you were able, to take the lessons that you learned from the experience and use them in your future endeavors as well. And talking about exams, now I'm a student myself and I'm working part-time, and I know that how difficult it can be to try and balance school and work. Tell us, how do you do it? Because I struggle sometimes with like, oh, you know what? Should I really wake up today because I just want to sleep? But, you have to go out there and really go for your dreams. How do you manage to balance working as a magician or performing as a magician and also balancing your schoolwork as well?
Honestly, I have no idea. It's just because I'm actually really bad at time management. And so I just pray. I pray and hope.
Like, Lord, please see me through it.
And he does. And I'm able to balance both, and it is stressful, but it's
Do you get that fame at school though? Because I think when you're a magician, it's a very special skill to have. So do you ever have your schoolmates coming up to you and be like, "Listen, can you please perform a magic trick for me?" Or do you ever practice with your friends? How does that go? How does that interaction go with your friends at school?
so. I'm quite shy, so I
Okay.
like don't go out. Like my words are leaving me. I don't.
Yeah, you don't go out as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My I do practice with my friends a lot,
Okay.
and some of the people like I perform for classes, and that's in oral or magic, so I performed for them. Um, but yeah, I'm like trying not to
Okay.
be in the limelight
Yeah,
at
in the
school, and
limelight.
it's
I can imagine that. But I think then what the challenge then becomes is that the work that you do, because you're performing for people, now you have no choice but to be famous, because we all want to see this beautiful young lady that is creating magic. But when you talk about your future plans and your aspirations for the future, what are some of those? I know that you're studying. Do you think, or will you be studying something different from magic, or do you still want to keep it into entertainment going into the future as you grow older?
well, I love magic, and my aspirations is like a bit different to magic, but I do
Yeah.
definitely want to keep doing it. And it's just I love bringing like it brings a smile to people's faces,
It does.
and I love the engagement that it brings.
Yeah.
And because sometimes you get these people who, shame, they've been through some stuff, but then when they see
Yeah.
magic, like you can see their eyes
They
big and
light
everything.
up.
Exactly.
I love that. And you know what? I'm just sitting here thinking that, perhaps maybe it might not be something that you study into the future, but you can maybe even open your own academy in the future, because you have a passion for it and you really want to see, those smiles on people's faces through the work that you do. Maybe even open your own academy, and have the second academy in South Africa, in the whole world, that is going to be able to produce magicians. Now, I know that you will be performing for us a bit later on the show. So you guys do want to make sure that you keep it in locked and you keep it tuned right here with Extra Life. I'm not sure if you have social media platforms where you share, or a YouTube channel that people can visit if they want to maybe engage with your content, or you're not on social media yet.
Not on social media yet.
You're not on social media, no YouTube, no nothing.
No.
So if someone wants to watch you perform your magic, do you have concerts that you perform at school or anything like that?
Well, anything with the College of Magic, because there's different shows. Like
Okay.
every year, there's an Artscape show.
Oh,
So
I
I
love
performed in
it.
that for the last 4 years.
Okay.
So I'm in pretty much all the shows. So
Yeah. At the academy itself.
yes,
All
like
right.
this Thursday, I'm performing in Athlone.
Oh, you're performing in Afton where?
Joseph Stone's.
Oh, lovely. Well, we will be chatting to her a bit later on the show. She will be performing for us. But over mind, we have another performer on standby ready to give us his first performance.
That we are wowed right now, and I'm definitely ready to be wowed. We want to know what are all of your views out there on what you are about to see. So definitely let's take a look at this amazing show.
As Caitlin has said, namhlanje we are about to get into a bit of magic. Now, if you missed the conversation that I had with Justine a bit earlier on, telling us about her journey in magic, right now she doesn't just want to talk, but she actually wants to show us what she's all about. So, Justine, I'm going to allow you to lead this segment, show us how it's done. I'm just going to be here as an observer. If you need me to assist you with anything, I'm totally down for it. You can take it away.
You might want to stand over there because
Okay.
I might.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, you can take us through it all.
No music.
The music, please, DJ.
The sound. the next song, please. Okay. Okay, wait. Do you want to stick your hand through?
Ooh, okay. Okay. This is getting more and more complicated. Okay.
And there you go. That's
Listen, I saw you start with 2 rings, then you had 3 rings, then you had 4 rings, and now I don't know. I think you have about like 8 to 9 rings. Yeah, what an incredible performance! High five! That was absolutely incredible. I saw the roses as well, changing the colors of the roses. I need you to like magically prepare like a bouquet for me, so I can leave the studio today with a bunch of roses. But of course, you did mention that you will be performing at Athlone. For people that might have missed that announcement, please just take us through where you will be performing this week.
I'll be performing in Joseph Stone's
Okay. And Athlone on Thursday?
Thursday.
Is it open to the public?
Yes.
Okay, so people can come. Do they purchase tickets? How does that go?
So it's called the Kazi Festival.
Okay.
And we've performed, this is our last show, so we performed in Khayelitsha and Guguletu as well.
Oh, nice.
And so this is our last
That's the last
stop for the year.
Okay, that's the last stop for this year. Okay,
the
so you guys do want to make sure that you catch Justine Lapayana and Athlone, making sure that she is giving you more of Magic. Yeah, and of course, the incredible performances that she performed for us. And I'm glad to wish you well in your career moving forward, and hope that you are able to achieve everything that you set your mind to. But of course, I want to run ahead over to a quick app break. Will be more with Excel Live right after this. Dying down.